My
What's up, bro?
man,
Hold on,
what's good?
let me get this music off in the background. Hold up.
Hey,
What's good, bro?
hey, man, I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed, man. Been running around a little bit today.
Okay, I see you in the studio right now, so you ain't even playing during this quarantine.
No, not at all, bro. I got. Oh shit! Look, see.
Uh-oh, sneak peek. Uh-oh, listen up,
Look.
listen up, sneak peek.
Let me cut this off real quick. Hold up. All right, there we go.
Word. But
What's up, bro?
hey, man, I'm doing good, man. I mean, appreciate you, first of all, for taking some time out of your busy schedule to hop on the live real quick and just kind of let us know what you've been up to, So but
Definitely.
first question, the most important question, what the hell you been up to during this quarantine, man? I mean, obviously you're in the studio, but like, how has your life changed during this quarantine?
Man, bro. To be honest with you, man, it gave me a little bit of time to like focus. I think I've been running around a lot, doing so much with just trying to get this thing off the ground with the music and everything that I really was starting to lose focus on what was important, which was the music. So this allowed me to like, bro, I've made like 40 records since.
Putting in that work.
Yeah, since we stopped, and it's just been fun. I got to create, do what I wanted to do, and it's been a thing. So
Okay. And now, for some people who don't know, so you're originally from Chicago. So I mean, have you like been able to talk to some of your fam out there, some of your friends, and how's quarantine life out there? Everything's hopefully good. Hopefully your family's good and all that.
oh yeah, my mom's like a teacher back home, so she's out. They're actually in Indiana, but
Okay.
the rest of my family and friends are in Chicago. So, but my mom and dad are like actually been cool. It's been weird. Like they've been enjoying this. They having fun. They just be in the house like shooting jokes, talking shit to each other. I mean, talking trash to each other. My
Oh, it's
bad.
all good. No, go ahead. You
Are
good?
we us? Okay,
Yeah.
bet. Uh, talking shit to each other, just having fun, bro. So it's been a vibe, man. Just watching them do their thing, and then
That's good. No, that's
somebody say I don't know how to wave, so hi, Terry, how you
what
doing?
up? What up? We see. Nah, I know, and it's funny because it's weird because for people like me, I love being outdoors. So I ain't gonna lie, this shit been rough for your
Oh
boy.
yeah,
Like, well, I mean,
I already know.
how I get out? Like,
I already know. No, I've been chilling, man. Like a lot of it's been just kind of getting back to the drawing board. Like before all of this happened, I was about to have like a series of shows.
okay.
I had like a little tour planned, and then we were supposed to announce it like right the day before my birthday, which was like a couple weeks ago.
Yep. Happy belated birthday too, man. I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Introverts are thriving. Somebody put that in there. Introverts are thriving. Yeah, we
Y'all
thrive.
winning right now. Y'all winning. Y'all winning.
But I mean, aside from that, bro, I just been pretty much, man. Like somebody put on here, my stories are funny. Thank you for that, because all I kind of do is just live my life, bro, and document it. And a lot of people are starting to pay attention and have fun with it. So
Yeah, and that's really all you can do right now during this time. It's like really use those creative juices, and it's like, yo, if you
oh
think you're
yeah,
funny, hop on. If you like music, hop on. If you like sewing clothes together and making
oh
masks, it's
yeah,
like, yo, you need to do it right now.
yeah. Do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Why wait? So, and I think that's the move with the new music too, is just putting it out right now. No more waiting. So I
Word
got
up, word up.
some things on the back end cleared up, so now I can do what I want. So
I hear that. I hear that. So I always like telling the story about. I'm gonna leave a few parts out, but I always like telling the story about how we met. So I'm gonna leave the one part. I'm gonna leave one part of it out because it always gets a little weird. But I always love
talking
talking
about we
about.
met in the bathroom, bro.
Yeah. Oh man, you said it. All right, then we going in. No, I always love talking about it because it was dope because I was actually up there. I think I was watching like Kelly Tory. I was watching some
Yep,
artist perform at a venue, and we happened to stop by. I think it was Moe's Barbecue,
yep.
and
We was at Moe's barbecue. It was Tori Kelly.
yep.
My
And we happened
dog,
to
Tony Bracy, her manager.
yep Tony Bracy. You already know. Shout out to Tony Bracy. So, but
Yep.
no, it was dope because literally, you already know. I walk in the bathroom. I don't know how it happened. You in the bathroom. We literally after washing our hands, and I remember you just like, "Hey yo, like, you do music?" And that's when I'm like, "Oh yeah, I work for the radio." You know, like yo, we should exchange numbers. We really didn't even know each other, and
At
then I
all,
think
bro.
we just
I'm
kind of
random
built.
like that though. I'm so
Yo,
random. Like I'll be anywhere and make a friend anywhere. Like it could be the worst place. It could be like bombs going off in the background, and I'm like, hey, yo, I think I remember you, bro.
In the bathroom, yo, like
In the bathroom, bro. The most you not supposed to talk to another man in the bathroom.
hey, you
But
not, but you know, I'm glad that we had that connection, man, because I'm the same way too, man. I love networking. I love building with people. I love like being in places when I don't even know anybody, you know, and like forming those relationships. So no, it was dope. Like, you know, we had met. I know at that time you actually were playing for the Denver Broncos, which
yeah,
I know I was just like, oh, wait a second. So this man doing music and playing for the Broncos. So you
yeah,
know, I was already like, yo, this dude a triple threat. I mean, and the music was just fire. So
man, I
you know, I always
appreciate
love
that,
telling
bro.
that. I always love telling that story, man. That was you know, but kind of touching on that because I know we got a few obviously Bronco fans. I mean, how was that time of your life when you were playing for the Broncos and you know, and even doing music? I mean, was that just like was that
Man,
it right there?
it was amazing, bro. Like just to be honest, you know, a lot of times I touch on like the dark side of the football time, but I think Denver was probably the highlight of um, my experience in the NFL. It's a lot of where I learned. I got to play with some incredible players, like some Hall of Fame players like Peyton, playing with Demarius, playing with Vaughn, um, being in there with I had two different great coaches. You know, like neither one was a bad coach in my opinion. I had Fox, and then we had Kubiak, and both guys were like two different kind of coaches and how they approached the game, but they got great results and had some great coordinators. But the players, the teammates, I think that was the best time. And then also like the city, the fans, like they're real diehard true fans out here. And then
Yeah,
also they don't they give you your space as an athlete. Like they would see a lot of us out, even from the major people from Vaughn all the way down to guys like myself who play special teams and stuff a lot. Um, they would see you out and acknowledge you, but it was kind of like, yo, hey, what's up? And then keep going. It
give you
wasn't, yeah, they gave you respect, your time, your space, and that was pretty dope to me. So I can't complain at all about, you know, my time here playing ball here, especially when you go into Super Bowls and stuff. So.
oh hell yeah. Now and I remember one of the times you were telling me about I remember while you were playing the NFL that you had said that I remember there was like a that the NFL would help you guys like almost like help promote your music. You said there were
Yeah,
like conferences and stuff like that that they would like allow you guys to go to or kind of give you that almost
yeah,
outlet from like, hey, if you're not gonna, you know, whatever it is, you know, when you're done with the
man.
NFL or whatever.
Man, I think a lot of the connections that I have today are starting to, you know, come together full circle because of that experience. I think I only went one time, but the camp had been going. It was like a music camp, and it had been going on for like 3 years. And I went. There were some guys in there like Brian McKinney. He played tackle for like the
Yep.
Dolphins, for like the Ravens and stuff. He was there. He and I got close through music. But then the most important thing was I was able to meet Trey's manager, Trey Songz' manager.
Okay.
And before that, we had kind of had like a falling out about, like not he and I personally, but like the management I had, and I guess he had a falling out over a record. My management felt that, you know, it was a record I had wrote and I had kind of produced with some friends back at school, and his management was like, nah. But I was able to have a actual conversation with him outside of my management and able to talk to him and actually get a connection to where we could build. And out of that, I think we flew my mother out like probably the next day after that to New York. And then we took her to like this fancy restaurant, and he broke down a lot of the music industry to me within like a 30-minute dinner. You know what I'm saying? And
To
from
take in,
there,
huh?
yeah, and from there, it just kind of hit the ground running. It was like, yo, whenever you in this area, hit this person up, and they'll get you in the studio, and whatever comes out of it, comes out of it. That's where you can start. And he was like, understand, there's no off season in music. He was like, you play. He was like, you play sports. Ain't no off season in music. Ain't no off season in entertainment. It's everything that you got to do, like around the clock. So after we did that, uh, I think like I started sitting in sessions, and I really the first year I was around Trey and his team and writing, I did nothing. Like I literally was like an errand boy. I just ran errands. Like whenever they needed some, you know, weed, some drinks, whatever, like I went and got it if I was around. He has a guy named Nitty who's close with him, Frank Nitty, shout out to him. But that was like the guy that I was really close with. And whatever those guys needed, I would go get. But in doing that, I learned a lot. I learned a lot about writing. That's when I learned that Trey recorded himself to save money in the studio. That's when I
Okay.
was like, damn, engineer cost, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, you never think of these things. You see these guys in the studio, but behind the scenes, he recorded himself. Every song that he was doing, he was recording himself. And so that's one thing I learned. I went out and got my own studio equipment after that, started learning what I was doing. And then now what you see, like, is what you get. Everything that y'all been hearing, probably 80% to 90% I touch, so.
Yeah. Okay. And I remember you were telling me really like a lot of your musical influences came from the church, if I'm not mistaken, right? I know you said that you
Yeah,
were really big in church and you know, growing up in Chicago, so that's where a lot of like the original influence came was
yeah.
like being inside there, right?
Yep, my bad, bro. I'm smoking, bro. Can I
Hey,
smoke?
no, hey, no, do
Okay.
your come on, man, do your thing,
Okay,
man.
bet.
Hey, man, we in Colorado, man. It's quarantine time, man. What they gonna do?
I was
Nah,
just
man.
like, man, I hope I don't mess up your audience. But
Nah. Hey,
when you
nah, you
post
all
this
good.
later,
Nah,
you
you all
posting
good.
this later too, right?
You said what?
You keeping this up too later, right?
Oh yeah.
Bet, yeah.
Yep,
Like
you
shit,
already know.
shit be good.
Nah, you
But
good.
yeah, going back to what you were saying something about the church, right?
Yeah, just kind of talking about your original influences, like kind of getting into, you know, getting into music. And I mean, I imagine probably your family was probably pretty musical as well too, so that probably helped that a lot.
Oh yeah, my man. Honestly, my mom grew up a choir director. Well, I grew up with my mom being a choir director at church, and all her friends were like choir directors and kind of the lead vocalist in our choir. So my godmother is like an extremely great singer and my mom's best friend. My dad really, he kind of like jokes around and raps, but he got rhythm low key.
Okay.
Um, and then I learned from my older brother. My older brother used to take a lot of lessons, so he had a piano that was given to him. I don't know. We had like these weird uncles that they just showed up with. I mean, we know what it was now, but they just show up with random stuff. And so we would get like my one uncle bought a whole 88 key piano, just upright piano, bro, to
Just
the crib.
random, like here you
Yeah,
go.
to the crib. So my mom gave that to my brother, but then we started having people come over and teach him lessons. But I would sit in the room, so I would just learn to poke on the keys
And then,
from that. And my brother was like 10 years older, so I was only about 2 or 3 at the time. Then after that, my uncle shows up with like a drum set. We had no place to put it. We ended up putting it in my room, you know. So like,
so you
um,
wild on it, boy.
man, they put these little covers on there, and they took like the heads to where it wouldn't be loud. And I was only like 3 or 4, so like even me banging on it wouldn't be too much. But they would just come grab me. I would stop. Well, one day I went to church, and the drummer got up off the drums and kind of left for a while. I don't know what she was doing, but then I just went and sat down at the drums and started playing. And that's when my music kind of started. So,
Down the rap. So would you consider yourself a drummer then, as well too? I mean, on top of singing.
oh, drummer first and foremost. Yeah.
Okay.
I started on the drums and then it branched out from there. Like, honestly, I'm probably better at playing the drums than I am singing. So,
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Hey man,
yeah.
ain't nothing wrong with being good at both of them.
Yeah. No,
No, that
definitely.
no, that's what's up. No, I also wanted to touch on. So, I mean, I was obviously, you know, able to see the episode that you were on, Empire. So I know you were on Empire a few years
Yeah.
back. C- can you tell, like, how did that even like? I mean, obviously, they filmed in Chicago, so I mean, so you from Chicago. Like, was it just like a
Yep.
chance you just happened to be there, or like?
Man, honestly, I had a few people that just kind of all came together and my name got thrown in the pot. Um, it went from a casting director that I had kind of met in passing that was in Chicago that knew me, was keeping up on my Instagram and reached out. From that, I went from that to my agent. They got in contact with somebody from the show that was looking for people to audition for the show. What's up? Shout out my big bro Tommy Harris too. We got
What
big
up, Tommy?
Tommy up in this thing. Um, and then outside of that was like another modeling agency that I knew that was casting models for the TV show. And shout out Asia, she was on there too. These are my Chicago fam. What's up, y'all?
Yeah, what
Um,
up, Shot Town?
yeah.
Checking in.
So after we got on there with those people, I think it all came together. And my agent actually called me and was like, "Yo, they're gonna give you like a role where you play like a person, a celebrity in the like on the red carpet." And there was a few of us. Shout out my guy Darius Fleming, D Flem. He ended up he ended up kind of being on the show and ended up showing off his Super Bowl ring. He had just won a Super Bowl ring. And then I got to stand right next to Portia. Shout out to Rhonda, Jay, and Gabby on the show. And it was a crazy experience, man. Like, I never knew how long shooting those TV series, like, last, bro. We were there from, like, 7 a.m. until probably 4 a.m. And they cut us loose.
That was just one scene too, probably.
Yeah, that was just one scene. That was just one scene. But they ended up cutting us loose. And and it just got crazy, bro, from there. It was just like, yo, I ended up staying after, talked to a couple musicians and people like that. But I just watched how the work ethic, Terrence Howard and Taraji P. Henson, hats off to them, because they are, like, I got to watch them in their craft. And that was amazing. That kind of taught me a different level of professionalism. So it was dope.
Oh yeah, now I bet when you see like somebody who owning their craft like that, you get to just even walk by and you just like, yo, let me just hear what they saying. Like, let me just like watch their movements, how they treat people, and
Oh man, it was amazing. Like they really went into character, and it was amazing to see people kind of tap in and tap out when the cameras are on, taking their craft very serious. When they stumble over a line, hey, you know what? I think I need to get that again. Being accountable. Missing lines, but like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to my room and study for the next scene. I was hearing these side conversations, so those kind of things may put it in perspective for me. Like, even being an athlete, like, I can do more for my craft. Even though I hated working out, everybody in here in the comments, Asia, all them, they'll tell you I hated working out. I was the one that was always ducking the workouts, but still fast as shit.
and nobody like working out, man. I know.
No, not at all. But the workouts, after that, I think I woke up. I did workouts that were catered more so towards me. I studied harder in the film, and then when it came to music, I always felt like I could do more, and so I felt like I was humble enough to learn everything I could in music. So
Nice. Okay, well, I mean, you kind of led me right into it. So yeah, so now we're gonna go to the music. So obviously, we see
hey,
you in the studio, so we know you're working.
oh yeah,
So,
bro.
so I mean, can you kind of give us like a little insight? Like, what have you been working on? Do you have a new album
Man,
coming out? It's like obviously when the Corona season is done, I assume you're gonna be on tour coming up. So,
yeah. Well, I can't say too much about a situation I just got in.
oh, break the news, break it.
But shout out to New Face Entertainment. They're out of Chicago. Um, big Auntie Rita. That's a big mentor of mine in the game. She's been around for a long time, but we got some things in the works with her.
Okay.
I can't say too much, man, because it's all been on halt since the Rona. But once everything's finalized, I'm definitely, I'm coming to you first, bro.
Oh, I know you. No, I appreciate you, man. Now we ready for it, man.
Yeah,
Ready.
but
I
in
mean,
the
I've been
mean,
hearing the new music, and I saw you like dropped a new video on your IG recently. That was real dope.
yeah, man, that was just us sitting in the studio too. Shout out to Jacob, because he always captures some stuff, and then like we'll be sitting there, he'll be like, hey, y'all, look what I just did, and then we just got a video. So it's really a family thing over here oriented. But as
No,
far
that's
as
dope,
like
for sure.
yeah, as far as what I got coming up, man, well, I just we dropped my label, not really a label, it's kind of artist collective. Rare Form is something that I push. The rarest form of love, that's what it stands for. But all the guys, we just dropped a tape together called Stoner Ave. It was basically us being locked down together in the house. All of us had come back to Denver, where we all are centrally located.
Mm-hmm.
And my where I live is kind of the hub, because I have the studio here. So
Okay.
everybody just crashed here. We all stayed in. Shout out to Doreen. She came by with some flowers
What up,
for us.
Doreen?
Yeah, flowers for us, liquor for us, for everything. She brought us masks. She brought us cleaning supplies, kept us safe. So I got the best fans in the world.
MVP,
Supporters.
man.
I don't want
Yeah.
to say fans, supporters. But
Support.
we just put that tape out. And I'm dropping those week by week, the single. But if y'all go to my SoundCloud, which I'm not supposed to say, because I got tired of holding on to it. But if y'all go to my SoundCloud, I got the whole tape up there. And
Okay.
just all I ask is, if you listen to it on SoundCloud, make sure you stream it on Spotify for us, and that helps us out too. But other than that, starting this Friday, I'm gonna start dropping my own solo stuff again. And
Okay.
I got a mixtape called High Thoughts.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, High Thoughts. Don't think too far into it. It's gonna be fun. Shout out Auntie Rita. She just joined on here. But I got a lot of stuff coming up with her. I've been working with DJ Rapture. I think I sent you the single with DJ Rapture, didn't I?
You sure did, yep.
Bet, yep. So I think
we'll get that on the show too, for sure.
Yeah, so High Thoughts is gonna be the new mixtape I drop. And that's coming probably this summer once everything, clear up and Auntie Rita give me the go ahead. But Water is the first single that we dropped from it. It's actually a second single. But it's the first one that I got with DJ Rapture. It was my first time working with DJ Rapture. We did that record about a year ago. And that's something that's coming out. I don't want to say too much because I know you're going to play it, so I want them to come tune in, listen to it. Yeah, definitely. After that, though, be ready for a lot of music. I just got a lot of music. It's going to be don't try to put me, all I ask is everybody that's accustomed to music I put out, don't try to put me in the box. I'm about to do some things that I think a lot of people, they might like and they might not like it. So we'll see.
God, just give it to them. And so, and then, can they find all this new music? Like, you can be dropping it on your SoundCloud, on the website,
everywhere. Wherever y'all tell me, wherever y'all like my music being at, y'all let me know, and I'm gonna personally send you the link to wherever it's at.
Y'all heard them dropping the link? Yeah,
for real. I'll drop the link wherever it's at. Whatever it's on, whatever you like, I'll put it up there. I had a person tell me one time my favorite songs, or one of their favorite songs of mine, wasn't on YouTube. And so me and Jacob had to go put it on YouTube to make sure we got it up there. So those things, man, we having fun with that.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're excited to hear that. So starting this Friday, right?
Starting this Friday.
Okay.
Gonna be releasing a song a week, man. I got over like 100-something songs. I ain't releasing that many, but we definitely gonna be releasing like a song a week.
No, like I said, we see you in the studio, so we know you working in there. But now, before I let you go, though, we gotta know another important question, because we all been in quarantine. What are you watching when you get home late nights? On Netflix, on Hulu? Like, what is your go-to watch?
Pornhub.
That NaPalm checks.
Pornhub. No, I'm playing.
Everybody love.
Honestly, man, a lot lately. It's been I bounce back and forth on Netflix. I have the show called Money Heist. That's my shit. Money Heist. I've watched like all the seasons. And I watch a lot of chick flicks, bro, by myself. That's why I be writing the R&B shit. So it'd be
you in the rom-com status. It sound like
I've been watching Rick and Morty, of course, on Hulu when I get home sometimes. But I think the last week it's been a lot of I watched the Beastie Boys documentary. That was like very dope on Apple TV. And then I watched I've been catching up on the Michael Jordan series.
Last Dance.
Last Dance, yeah. So that's been my thing. Oh, and The Voice when my homie D Lyles was on there, but since they cut my dog D Lyles, I said, you got me back. Since they cut my dog D Lyles, I said, fuck The Voice. So I was watching The Voice.
Okay. Yeah, I check those every once in a while, but yeah, I say I'm pretty much the same thing. Like Last Dance, had to get my Ozark on, so I pumped out the Ozark.
Yeah.
That out quick.
Hey, yo, Jacob just put me on the Ozark, so I'm about to start that one. Is it fire?
Yo, fire! Watch it, man. Like you'll get caught. Like watch that, and then on HBO, I've been watching Outsider. So if you ever get time on HBO, Outsider's real dope.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch Outsiders. Yeah, I'm gonna watch
check that out. But all right, man. Well, I'll let you get back to your busy day. I know you're in the studio, but just again, man, I want to say thanks for checking in with the show. Can't wait to see you when this quarantine's over and we can get back to like more of a normal status, chilling and doing what we do, man.
Yeah. Man, you got to pull up on me, bro. I got to play you the whole tape, man. As soon as it's over, man, you got to pull up. I got the whole tape for you.
Yep, that's my word, man. You ready now? I'll definitely check you out in D-Town. But again, man, appreciate you. And everybody, make sure you go check out. He got new music dropping this Friday, right? So he's going to drop every Friday some new music. All right?
Yep, this Friday dropping. Last Friday, I just dropped something with my dog, Doobie. I just sent you the new single that I got with my label out in Chicago. So, yeah, definitely.
All right, well, make sure you check him out, The Real NaPalm on IG and all kind of stuff. So, again, man, thanks for checking in, man, and
yes, sir.
enjoy the rest of your day, brother.
All right, brother. I'm going to holler at you.
All right, man. Peace.
Yep.